Okay, we're back in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I mean, we're back in this park, Diamond Heights, and I haven't even built a single roller coaster yet. So yeah, my research team has to get some of that stuff. I think in the meantime, I might actually build a water ride slide thingamajig, since you know those things aren't really the best thing. But then again, you know, you can build something right here, maybe. Maybe over here, I was thinking, the issue with like this area is that it's just so incredibly small and weird angles and stuff, and it's kind of hard to fit anything in, really. And here you just have that small hill. Can we actually buy extra land? I don't think we can, since this is a really park. Nope. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a really big park, so yeah, you've got to... Yeah, you've got to like work with what we have here, which isn't really that much, considering that this entire park is just already pretty good. Now, I was thinking that, you know, I might be able to fit like a water slide in this thing. Hold on, let me turn down my volume because the roller coaster sounds are killing me, killing my ears at this point. But looking at it now, it doesn't even look that viable, honestly. Like, one of the issues over here, I'd say, is that it's really hard to get to this island in a respectable manner that doesn't completely look like shit. And, yeah, same goes for this area, basically. So, there's a lot to actually work on here. This area is always cool for, like, a new roller coaster or something like that, but then again, it is, you know, it is not so much space, and there's lots of trees, and there's a railroad, and there's another coaster. And there's just complications all over this park, and that's why I'm kind of worried. Do I get some? Yeah, okay, of course I'm getting a roller coaster. That's what I'm researching. Okay, I need to stop procrastinating and actually build something over here, I would say. Now, I want this to look good though. You know what? Maybe I should just go to like a new island over here and see what I can do with that. So this is definitely space for a roller coaster. You know, hold on, actually. I could build a water slide over there, but that wouldn't be preferable since that is too far away from the rest of the park. Guests would just get lost. The thing is that this space over here, this space is just too damn empty to not do anything with it. So, I need to figure out where I can get the station in order to, like, get some funky water slide action over here, because I think that would actually kind of fit. Like, yeah, honestly, that could work. So, to be able to do such a thing, I really need to do something with this area. Maybe I could fit a station in here, honestly. But I don't think so. That is pretty much a mission impossible right there. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try to actually build this on the water right here, and see if I can fit a station in here, then maybe loop around and build a lift hill as I go up on the river. No idea if that is actually going to work well, but it feels like the only thing I can really do. Okay, so we got this right here, and that might be too early, but then again, I don't think that's much of a problem now, is it? So, I'm gonna go down there. Have that tiny bit of space before I go up, which I think from this range it should be safe. The exit over there is a bit of a problem, but honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. Definitely not. It is pretty high though, so I should probably call it a day here. Whoops! I think I just touched my mic. I think I just did that. You know what, I might actually want to turn around here and like add the first drop already. Also, but before I even move on, I need to change this color scheme. This is an abomination. That is alright, I suppose. You know what, I'll look at that later on. Yeah, wasn't this thing like aqua? Don't know exactly, but... No, it definitely wasn't. I'll just keep it like this for the time being. For a lack of anything better. Thing is, I don't think this is going to look too good. So, yeah, I might want to go like down like that, then have a small tunnel piece to make sure that the boats don't fly off, and go down there. That would actually work, which it doesn't. So it looks like we're going to have to go down like that. I don't know if there's enough space for that. There definitely is not, so yeah, it's probably gonna be like that, but then I don't really think that's going to quite work with the log flume over there, and it is just complications all over the place. Perfect. You know what, I might actually want to make that a tiny bit lower, and just make it like a small drop or something like that. This should be able to work, honestly. Though it arguably doesn't really look too good. Yeah, I think I was a bit too optimistic thinking that I could actually fit a thing like this in here, since there really isn't that much space. Okay, hold on a second. I must be able to get a curve in like that, and if I can, then I should also be able to go up like that. And at this point it's probably slowed down quite a bit. So yeah, there's... Actually that might work, but then again I'll probably get stuck. I don't want that. So I'm actually just gonna go down like that. Play it safe and go down. And now I'm thinking that I could use like that last area that I still have to go down into the water and do some funky stuff there, if that is at least possible in this way. To have to do some funky... Ooh, can I do this? That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous right there. Turns on the other underwater view, which is kind of annoying. Don't really need that too much. I can't do that because there's that thing in the way. I didn't even account for that. Yeah, okay, that doesn't really work too well. Let me change that. This needs to be a larger curve like that. And I should probably just... Yeah, what should I add over here? Fuck. Okay, let's see if I can actually get a curve in on this thing. That just looks terrible. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. It's probably best to keep it less straight and just add a little curve like that. I have no idea. I really really fail at even trying to do anything with this ride type. I would call it a roller coaster type. Ooh, I could do a small drop like that over here though. How does that look? Not quite as amazing as you would like, does it? Also, this thing needs to be fixed pretty badly. By fixing, I meant making it look not terrible anymore. And this needs to be deeper. Oh, not even that much. Alright then. Ouch, I need to find that curve. I mean, that little square right there. And I should be good to go, honestly. I'm getting some really small supports right here, but that should honestly be fine. And yeah, then what I can do is just add an end piece, make this like one of the worst dinghy rides I've ever built, but it doesn't matter since it works alright. And add a second lift hill and then do some funky stuff with that, which should actually be kind of possible in a way. At least I hope so. And yeah, I just need to kind of figure out what I can do after that. Can't go... Actually can go down over there, that's that's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm not going to do that actually, since that just looks awkward. And yeah, there's definitely no room for that type of action. But this works, so that's alright. There is an S-bend in this thing, but I think that would honestly just crash. Though I'm fairly certain that this curve is still safe. I am taking quite a risk there, but yeah, I think that's safe. Plus, it doesn't really matter. I don't care about the lives of my guests. I don't really have to go down like that over there, though. No, not really. I can just like do something like that and then add the lift hill. But then again, that just doesn't look good. Hold on a second though. Hold on a second. I have like all this room over here, all this available space that I'm not even using at this point. So I can go down and add like a little helix element. That is, if I am actually not an idiot and go down over there, then at least I can add a helix element, which doesn't work because... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the terraforming. I'm a complete idiot. Alright, so now it should work. I mean, now it should work. And I need to flatten that out too. Actually, you know what? I'll just actually fix that. There we go. And it should be fine right now. Which it still isn't. Yeah, you know what? This isn't really the best looking thing, so I should actually just add a curve like that. Make this a lot easier on myself and actually finish this ride in a respectable manner. I don't know if that'll crash, honestly. It just might, but we'll find out in the tests. Hopefully that is not going to crash. Hopefully that is going to like keep my peeps alive in this park. But yeah, I think that looks pretty decent considering what area I have to work with over here, and the fact that I want to hurry up because I do get an inverted roller coaster, and that is the thing that I kind of want to add in the corner of the park. Even though I've done that before, you never really get the same thing, and experience just kind of tells me that, at least for me, it is the inverting roller coaster that works best on this park. But yeah, that's again, that's really subjective. It's just my kind of opinion right there. Ouch. Can't do anything over here pretty much. So yeah, what do I do with this area? Damn it. Like, I can add a little something like that, but that is not going to do much now, is it? So, ugh, this is tough. I can do is go down. I can't go down either. Alright, I'm going to make this lift hill a tiny bit more into that direction, meaning that I can add this little thing before the railroad, and then if all goes well I should also be able to add like a curve element over here. I'll add some other trees back in at a later stage, but for now I just kind of want this thing to look decent. Ouch, that roller coaster definitely is in the way. But I do feel like I'm almost there though. Like, if I go up over here and go up to 11, I should actually have a pretty fair shot at finishing this ride in a decent way. Albeit that is going to be quite slow over here. I feel like it should be fine. So we go down there, and that is where we have the cool action with the S-bands. Actually, no. No, that's not a good idea. It's just too boring around this part, honestly. I feel like... No. Nope. I feel like this might be a good idea. Then add an S-bend, just to make that a tiny bit less straight, and actually make that open as well. And then I should be good to go here. That is a lot better. And you know what? I just add another S-band because they are pretty cool, and then I can probably end this ride right here. Yeah, honestly, I could end it at level 7, but then again, that would be kind of boring. So I'm actually gonna go up right here, do a little S-bend, and go down again. Actually, after I have another one of these things, and then it should be good. Don't know for sure, since I don't really have tunnels and all the curves and places where you get some airtime. But it should be pretty safe. This is the first time I've actually ever built a dinghy at this part of the park. I usually do it at other places in the park, but yeah, today is not such a day. Today is the day when it's added over here. Ouch, that thing though. That path work. Actually, I don't really have to worry about that too much. Like, I have this thing over here anyway, and I can actually sink some path work into that. Fuck it. I'm doing some underground queue action. Oops, like that. That is very underground actually, and see if that is not going to look too terrible. It is not the best thing, but then again, you know, it actually kind of still works, I would say. Yeah, I would say it still works. I'll get that in later, but I would like to have those things like right over here. So let's make that in a second, right here. Oops, that is not the way to do that. And that should be fine. Were it not for the fact that I don't really like that too much. There's no way I can do anything else here, I think, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it like that, I think. Is there any other way to do that? No, I suppose I can just kind of curve this up along the sides, but that is about it, honestly. I'll look at that later. First, I really need to test this ride. 11 boats, that seems about good. That's the advantage of having a pretty long station. Actually, I think this is a, yeah, respectably sized station. All dinghies must be yellow, so are these. Ooh, those curves. They might actually get stuck on that stuff. Can I... No, you can't do anything with the lift hill speed. Of course, I'm a complete idiot. Oh my. Is this actually going to work though? Like, this curve is something that I'm worried about. If it crashes, I can... No, of course, it's completely safe. What am I even worrying about? It's completely safe. Doesn't fall out anywhere, it doesn't lose too much speed anywhere. I was kind of worried about this curve, but I think it's alright. Yeah, it's good. So, into the second lift hill. There are probably some parts where, you know, the dinghies will get stuck in this ride, but dinghies always get stuck in these types of rides. So, what can you really do about that, eh? I don't think there's much you can do about that. And there's some decent interaction with the other rides. It's not really the best layout, but yeah, then again, it was kind of a lack of anything to really do here. Okay, so, hold on, always queue first. I'm just going to be really straightforward with this. Queue is going to be in that one. It is going to be the longest queue you've ever seen, but that doesn't matter. Actually, that really does matter, but I don't care. And, ooh, I can't go there. And I can't go there either. Ouch. I'm going to have to go down over here. All the way, fuck. And then go up again. It's not like it's really too much of an issue, but... I don't know, it's not really the greatest thing to do. I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna go up there, and then we should be good. There we go. Now that is quite far away from the actual entrance, but yeah, fuck it. I think it looks good. Kind of do something with that area too, which I'm kind of happy about. And I kind of want to make that wooden. I don't know if it really helps, but... I suppose it looks alright. And now we have a lot of stuff going on over here. Like, a lot of stuff. But I think, yeah, it's alright. Should be fine. Not really the best design in terms of a dinghy ride, but yeah, alright. Now I'm getting terrible stuff for the roller coasters. I need to thrill rides and gentle rides, since that is all the roller coasters that I get. Where's the wooden... Oh, wait a minute! Didn't I have the wooden coaster all along? I really don't know. I probably did, knowing me. Also, I always add a inverting coaster along this thing, so I'm not going to do that today. That is a terrible idea. I'm going to try to build a Woodie in this area. Don't really know how well that is going to go, but I want to try it at least. And I might want to connect the paths like over here, maybe over there as well, but that's kind of a tough thing to do all the time. So yeah, I'm just gonna build the Woodie over here, I think. Yeah, is that a good idea though? You know what? No, I'm actually gonna build the station and somewhere else. Like, I'm thinking, you know, you might want to build it over here, and then you have a straight, amazing lift hill space, and then I can build like an amazing Woodie. Hopefully, probably not. Nowhere in this Let's Play series am I ever going to build a Woodie as good as Metallica, probably, because that was just, I don't know where that even came from, but sometimes you just build these things and you're just, oh, did I build that, and how? But yeah, that is probably too close to the water right there. You always like to have it at least floating above the water. So that is not a good idea. I'm actually gonna not do that for that sole reason, that I don't want to have tracks floating on water. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. I don't know how incredibly huge this is going to become. Damn. Also, before I move on, I should probably terraform this area a tiny bit, get rid of that little hill over here so I can actually have some decent pathwork going on in the future here, and kind of terraform that in a sense. That's slightly better, and now I can add that curve, and yeah, wreck some shit. Right, so this thing is going to be high and thrilling by the looks of it, but hopefully it'll be alright. Okay, so that is very high and thrilling, no doubt. Dude, I could go full carts and coasters on this. Not gonna do that though. But something cool and thrilling would be pretty cool nevertheless. Hell, I could even fit like a classic out and back Woodie on this thing. Probably. With like some classical airtime bunny hills and things. If there is a space for that. Which, I don't know. It could work, honestly. There's definitely enough space over here to do that. Never really tried something like this over here, so I have no idea how bad or good this is going to come out, but it's an idea. You know, you might as well pursue. You know, it doesn't even look that bad. Given that this is a lot of this is a lot of steep up curve, but then again, it does look pretty cool. I feel like if I add this curve over here and do something like that, oh my god, too many trees. Yeah, I need to get rid of all that and then go down, maybe skim over the lake and do some awesome stuff with that. Yes, definitely. That right there. That's right fucking there. Man, this is like out and back Woodie meets Boulder Dash or something like that, which I'd be fine with, because that's pretty cool. If I actually don't mess this up, basically what I'm trying to say. There's no helixes. I really miss those things. Actually, they wouldn't have helped either in this case. So yeah, there's no use to cry for that. Yeah, I can't fit anything in there, so I'm gonna have to look for something elsewhere. Don't know if I can go underneath that. I kinda can, but then again, I can't. Ooh, I like that. I do kinda like that. Doesn't really look really smooth with like having the curve at the end of the drop and all that, but dude, man, I do miss the music at this point, and the sounds and pretty much anything. I suppose that's a little something which you can say about the sound in Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. I mean, Rollercoaster Tycoon 1, say it again. You kind of miss those sounds whenever you're not in like a busy area. Now this is not looking too good, really boring, just the same old stuff all over the place, so yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should definitely not do that. But there's no room to do anything with this, honestly. So, yeah, I don't know. Would I? Would I do something like that? Would that be a good idea? That's the main question. Since you do get like a double empty space over here, which is not going to result in the best looking curve. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'll just remove that. But I might be able to cross that thing. Oh, I might be able to even do it like that. So that should be good. Yeah, I would say that looks pretty alright. And I still haven't gone up too much yet after that. 16 was the last one. So I could do a 15 here. If I can actually get up right here. I should be able to get a 15 and cross that over here. There we go. So that worked out. And there is a tree in the way, but I don't care about trees. I'm sorry. I can't do that, probably. Nope. Ouch. So it's either going to have to be this curve, which is large, and I don't know about that, or it's going to be just somewhere else. In which case, I might want to try to go into a different direction here. This is not good. This is really one of those points where you're just kind of stuck. I don't know if I can curve upwards and cross that thing. I can, but then I would be at 16, and that also looks a bit questionable, as in G's and all that. So yeah, I'm not quite going to go for that. And this looks too small, I would say. You know, it did lose a lot of speed over here, but then again, that just doesn't look good. Okay, so basically this is the point where I still am, and I am still happy, and everything is still working out, and it's all sunny and pink clouds and all that, but after this point I'm really kind of stuck right here. Ooh, hold on a second. Hold on just 1 second. That's probably gonna have lost a lot of speed at this point. There's no way I can pull off a huge curve like that and still make it look good somehow. So, yeah, I can't do that. Hold on a second, though. Oh, just that one thing right there, that one little curve. Ooh, I could have probably maybe actually have done that if I was one. No, I can't do that. I'm just, that thing is just not in the right position for me to do something like that. Do I want to close the ride to edit it and just take it all away? Just take it all away and just work on that? I don't think that's a good idea. No, I'm just gonna keep doing what I was doing in the first place. See if I can add something like that and see where I can go with that. Yeah, so... Ooh! Now hold on 1 second right here. This would mean a lot of straight... that just doesn't work. That just doesn't work. This miniature railroad is actually kind of a really big problem right now. Like, fuck that thing. For real, this thing is an issue. Yep, I'm closing this bitch down. You are not getting away with this. I have closed you. What are you doing? I'm going to edit you. Whoa, trippy camera controls. I'm going to go here. I think this is forward. If this is not forward, I'm going to kill myself. Here comes the epic clicking of doom. There we go. This is forward after all. There we go. And I can remove all this and actually start working on a better way to make that track work. Right here, I would say. I need to get rid of that, and that's, and that's, and that's, and that tree. And then we're good to go. There we go. And that too. I completely forgot about that. And that too, just to smooth it out. I don't want to leave empty, ugly stuff. And now we can go up and continue on our train journey as we leave the coaster I don't know. I just don't want this thing to like sit in the middle of that area right there and just completely block the roller coaster. I want to have this roller coaster do all the twists and turns that I want it to do. So, alright, that should be fine. And if I go down here, then I can do some funky stuff over here. At which point the roller coaster actually has too many curves, I would say. Yeah, which kind of sounds stupid, but I definitely do think so. If I can go up to 13, that would be amazing. It would mean that I should have to get rid of this thing, which is not really the best thing, but oh god, this coaster editor, I hate you. Okay, so what I think I have to do in order to even make this work remotely is change that, which isn't really the best looking thing, but at the very least that leaves some more space to work with over here, which doesn't even help me, but that's beside the point. I think that was a wasted effort, wasn't it? That was a pretty wasted effort. Actually, no, it wasn't, because now I can get lower over here. Yes, that actually does work. Okay, right. And now I can go over there too, but just with that tiny bit of more other detail that I didn't have over here before. And now I think I have built about enough stuff over here to make this look like an interesting ride. There's a lot of straightness going on. I'm not a really big fan of straightness, but there is probably there is no way that I'm gonna be able to get away with that. So I'm probably gonna have to live with the straightness, honestly. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. If I remove the trees and remove that thing, and then I can actually go there. After I remove that, and yes, we came out. We came out of that hole somehow, and you know this is not Metallica, but it's alright. Also, we might want to get like some of that GCI, I mean, action, and get like some of these bunny hills, which are pretty cool. Yeah, they are pretty cool. And now I just need to go there. There's a lot of diagonal though, like in that direction. Not really too huge of a fan of that. It's probably better if I just curve around it. Maybe even do something like that to just cross the railroad. No, that would make the layout much longer than it was, so that's also cool. Yeah, this is still a bit of a weird layout, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. You know, it's twisty, but it's not really twisty in a way that I want it to be twisty. I'm gonna make a really bold move, and I'm gonna make this episode really long. I'm gonna work on this roller coaster just a tiny bit more, since I feel like this is not what I want. Goodbye roller coaster. That may have been the worst decision I've ever made, but at the very least I cleared some space with the train and all that, so that actually happened. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around here and just make myself some more room, because it just wasn't working out, I think. So yeah, I can go up a tiny bit more around here now, and then I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna do something over here. Yeah, I can have like a diagonal thing that goes up from up here. Don't know how high that is going to take me, to about 17, from which point I can actually go over that thing. Gorgeous, check it out. And that actually doesn't look bad. Like, I don't know if we can actually make that. I doubt it actually, but you know, it looks pretty cool. And I can, no, I can't do that. No, definitely not. I could almost, but no cigar. I can't do that. And there's no way in hell that I'm gonna get away with doing something like that. Though, hold on a second. Thinking about it, I kinda can, can't I? Basically the issue with the last layout, I figured, was that it just didn't, it looked too repetitive. It was just curve, hill, curve, straight hill, curve, and it just didn't look that amazing. It just didn't look very pleasing. You know, you kind of want to have some like rough layouts and where it curves onto itself rather than away from itself. In a sense, I don't know if that really makes too much sense. It probably doesn't. I can't talk, but in any case, I was just not very pleased with the last layouts. So yeah, that's what I think. This one could be a lot better potentially. I don't know if it will be. Not if I add straight sections like that and stop and just keep misclicking. Yeah, this is what I don't want. Like, there's two hills over here, parallel. Just no, don't do that. Can I get this in here? Yes, I can, but that would glitch. So I'm not allowing you, game, to do that. Ooh, that might hurt. This is going to hurt. I don't think there's really enough space to do something here. Can't construct that here. Ouch, ouch. The ouch intensifies. Yeah, so what do I do with this space? Do I like keep this thing going until the end of time? I might. Like, I have that little caving already over there, so I could do something like that. And ideally, and I don't think this is a weird thing to do, you know, it supposedly is a bit of a GCI right here, but how high is this thing? 'Cause if it's that low, ouch, yeah, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Never, ever in my holy dreams is that going to work. Yeah, I'm just so incredibly short for space over here. That I almost feel like I should move up a gear. The war should move up a gear right here and just smooth this out again. Oops, whoopsie-daisies, didn't want to do that. And see if I can do something like that to save my life. I don't know if that's going to look good. It's going to pull some crazy G's, but all as long as it looks good in this game and as I can actually pull it off, I think I'm fine with. And I can pull that off in some miraculous way, but I would actually say that it's better to add the large curve over there and then go there with that. Yeah, that is slightly better. And then I do have that same parallel thing, but now they're so close to each other that it really is a bit of a mixing of a yeah, I don't know, it just looks more pleasing to me. And I would actually feel like that would actually be a good part to move away from what I currently have. So, oh, that thing is pretty damn high over there. Oh, I could even go underneath it. Didn't even realize that. Though that wouldn't really look too good now, would it? I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that I can escape from the current wooden roller coaster without it looking awkward and like something that I don't want, and I think this is the route to do so. Also, the layout is slightly shorter on this side now, so that leaves me a tiny bit more space to work around with over here. Some trees in the way. Excellent, I do get to the other side of this thing, so that's cool. No helixes to play around with, so that's a bit of a shame, but it really doesn't matter too much. Actually, hell, I could add another airtime hill, little bunny hop on the end. I don't know if I can actually do that. I don't know if that would be worse or better than doing something like this, which is arguably not the best thing that I can do here. Yeah, definitely not, since I can do that and get away with that. After which we go over here and we go there and we finish the layouts from right here, I would say. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to go down right here, I would say, and go into a tunnel. because that is a good way to escape. Bearing in mind though that the annoying little railroad is right over there. Ouch, that is painful. Yeah, I need to add that, which is going to cost me a lot of money, but I need to add some extra hills so I can actually climb the that little annoying railroad right there. So that's what's going to happen over here. I'm gonna go. Oh, I just used the wrong thing. Okay. Not gonna waste any more any more money on that. I'm just gonna go into the hillside here, as opposed to anywhere else really, like the railroad does. Actually, no, that makes no sense. I don't have to do something like that. I can just do it like that. There we go. And hold on a second. There's no land over here. Of course there isn't. Oops. Now I can go up and hopefully get away with it, which I still can't. So we're still stuck here. We're gonna do a underground helix. Fuck yeah, underground helixes. You know about it. And here we're gonna have some brakes because we do want to break this thing before it rams into the station at full speed. Hold on a second. I need to add another large curve. There we go. And over here we are going to add some brakes. And we're going to go that not so fast. And then I would say it's time to go back to the station before the station turns too small. So yeah, that should be fine. So here we go. Station time. Ooh, I don't know if that is actually going to be too good, but then again, I think it does look pretty decent. Bearing in mind that I still need to place some trees, which I might as well do right away. I don't know if anybody thinks that the first layout is better than the second. It was in a way, but I think this layout is just slightly better. It's more interesting to look at. It just has those more like central curve things. It's still really hard to find the words what I actually am trying to look for. It's like you have like the main thing is like over there and over here, which is where it mainly divides, and you have like the curves where you go back, but that's mainly it. It is not one big spaghetti of random curves and hills, which is kind of what I wanted to avoid because real Woodies don't really look like that. Bearing in mind that this is a terrain-hugging Woodie in a sense, I think it is fine. Also, can I get like 5... No, okay, 2 7 cars per train. That's kind of large, but it'll have to do. Seeing that I still have some land over here, this is going to be the entrance and that's going to be exits for the moment. I don't know exactly what kind of pathwork I'll still have, but this is going to be it for the moment. Train 1 is just going to be green, and train 2 is just going to be red. Kind of the standard stuff. And now I really need to speed test this thing. Main thing that I'm worried about, not that it's not going to make the track, but that this curve is going to be really slow. That is something that I'm kind of worried about. So yeah, show me what this is going to actually be like in terms of speed and all that. In terms of pacing, Metallica was just amazing, so I don't think I'll quite do something like that. The beginning is really good though, so is this curve. Oh, but yeah, I am definitely quite worried that this thing is going to be really, really not fast. Yeah, that is quite slow. It is alright though for like a turn around point, but it is a bit slow. It's not a really fast layout overall anyway. So yeah. It's not the greatest in that respect, but then again, it's not as large as Metallica. There's no way I could fit a really large Woodie in this space, so I think it's alright. Only thing that, you know, I'm kind of annoyed is the fact that you have, like, that many things. 2 times 7 is 14, so that's 14 cars, but this is just 12. Thing is, ideally I want to have 5 or 6 cars, since that is the best in like the difference in speeds, since you do like speed up enough when you go down fast enough, but you don't slow down over the entire course of the track too much, and that's why I think that's the like perfect-ish speed that you can have, but I can't really reach that with something like this. So that's just kind of ouch. Ideally, I would say you would want 1 or 2 tiles higher lift hill for the perfect speed in the entire layout, but there's no way I can do that. But yeah, as you can see, like when you have smaller trains, they accelerate faster, but they also slow down more. So over the course of the trek, I don't think that's good. See, it just slows down too much over there. But like otherwise, for like the first part and the last part is actually slightly better, I would say. But yeah, I can't have that. You know what? I could just fuck like efficiency and just put 6 cars on it. 6 times 2, that's 12. I think that's all right. Like I'm missing out 2 trains, but in general, I think the ride just looks so much better with 6 cars per train. So yeah, I should probably just go with that. Just some quick ground shrubbery since we need that. Yeah. Really not too sure about this Woodie, especially like, yeah, I don't think it's really the best Woodie that I've built. Definitely not the best thing that I've really come up with for this spot. But it'll have to work right here, since this is pretty much what I have here. Hell, six cars is still a lot. Like 7 cars, I mean 5 cars would probably be best. But yeah, then again, there's no turning back points right here. It is this one curve that I feel like is slightly too slow. But other than that, it's alright. It's definitely alright. Also the ending is a bit slow. Could be a tiny bit faster. Yeah, fuck hell, man. I'm gonna make that faster. We are not ending this episode here yet. We're 46 minutes and counting, but don't stop me now, man. I need to make this ending part a tiny bit faster, just a tiny bit, since I feel like it's just a bit too boring right now. There's a shrub in the way. Damn it! Who would place the shrub over there? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, so we are on the log flume, and we're gonna. Yeah, I decided I would do something like this, but I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do it yet. So. That wasn't really the best plan of attack there. Alright, so does this work? That is the question. It kind of doesn't. It kind of doesn't. It just doesn't work. This just doesn't work. I need to go down more. I need to get onto the water, which is not like the thing that I like to do. But I have to do it, man, for science right here, and do something like that. Oh, I can't do that. I can't hit the water. That's just. Oh no, I just can't. But yeah, now I'm stuck with like a position where I can't do anything either. Oh, this wooden roller coaster! I swear, the pain. Connecting these 2 parts just. Yeah, so I definitely need to keep this straight and head into that like that. Yeah, okay, alright. I am just going to add those small little straight sections, figuring they're not really too bad, and I'm gonna change that right there, and that is going to go down. That's fine. I think that's good. It's alright. It's alright, but definitely not amazing. No, the best thing to have over here, I would say, is actually go down on this thing to a certain level where I want to be. Well, it's going to be hard to connect anything to that, but then again, I feel like it's going to look a lot better in the end. So yeah, how do I do that? How the hell do I do that? Fuck. Okay, challenge. Connect the 2 coaster parts that are unconnected at the moment. Challenge. We all know that challenge. I mean, this is the easy solution, but easy solution ain't working. So, oh, if only I had like 4 tiles over here, that would be amazing. Since I could like go up and then go down again, which I can actually. But I don't have the available space for that. I might, if I go down right over here and terraform this area, so I want to try that out. I don't know how good of an idea that is though, considering that things are going to be quite tight around here now. Ooh, it does fit though. It does fit. You know what? I'm actually going to try it like that. Screw it. Test that ride. Since I called the last one Metallica, I can't not name this wooden coaster after metal band. It's a terrible name. I never read the I never read that news thing. I'm so sorry. I really don't pay attention to how my park is actually functioning over how it looks. So I'm gonna assign these handyman to areas at some point if I don't feel lazy anymore. But at the moment I do feel kind of lazy. Oh my god, that is indeed very disgusting. Just clean that. Just clean that. And yeah, it should be fine. So that's a cool roller coaster. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm just gonna end it right here. And next episode, I'm gonna do some magical inverted coaster action, I suppose. I suppose that's the best thing to build before we're done in this park in the year 3. So, see you then.